Hey everyone, welcome to this first workshop of Autumn Hacks 2. And today, Mr. Arun Soni, who is an international author, speaker, as well as a book writer. Sorry, I think it's oh, sorry. Okay, now it's perfect. Yes, so today we have Arun Soni sir who will be talking about data and privacy. As data and privacy is also a track of this autumn hacks. So whenever we go or you go online and opt to make data for yourself, and that data is being used by search engines and different software companies and websites to make your experience more fun and curated to you, but sometimes the data is being handled by big tech giants who use your data point and exploit them and track your searches or data so that they can use it for their malicious advantages. So in this workshop, Mr. Arun Soni will discuss about, and he also a cybersecurity expert, and he is having 20 years of experience in this field, let you know how these things work, how you can keep yourself keep maintain your privacy online, and how you can build something so that privacy is maintained by you and every when you are online. On behalf of Autumn Hacks team, I would really welcome Mr. Arun Soni sir. And yes, over to you, sir. Welcome, and it's our pleasure to have you on our show. So yes, sir,
Thank you.
please, after you.
Thank you very much. And thanks for inviting me to this Autumn Hacks. And very warm welcome to this, I say, webinar on this data privacy. So I will start sharing my screen. Data is actually the new oil. And first, let me introduce myself through
Yes, it is visible, sir.
display.
Yeah, continue.
Uh, Actually, I have been writing for last 24 years, and for the last 10 years, I'm into this cybersecurity field, conducting webinars, seminars, workshops in different schools, colleges, and organizations. So I have seen a lot of changes during this all this time in the privacy field, in the cyber and other fields of cybersecurity. So these were the good times when we used to conduct workshops, not webinars. So I really miss that interaction, the physical interaction. So basically, data is the new oil, and it is one of the most important asset a company has. And you know that companies such as Google, Facebook, and Amazon, they have all built up empires just atop the data economy because they why they are ahead of just a minute. So why are they ahead of others? Because they have incredible amount of data. And Google, like when we are sleeping and even we don't have smartphone us, it is tracking us. It knows where we are, what we are doing. So lots of data is being gathered by this Google, Facebook, and Amazon, and they have AI models which are being trained on this data, and then they are targeting advertisements and doing so many other things. And we don't know actually where our data is. We are just guessing that it is being used for advertisements, but it might be going somewhere else. We don't know because there is no information that where the data is being stored. Recently, Supreme Court of India, I will show you that news that Supreme Court of India gave notice to Amazon, Facebook, and other websites to disclose where they are storing the UPI data, UPI apps like the Google Pay, Phone Pay we are using. Where are they storing those data? But this is the big question because that is very important. Where we are data, where we are being sold to. Actually, we should say that. Actually, no, that the term data should be replaced by big data now because that big data is it refers to large data which cannot be processed by the traditional methods. Because and we have structured data, unstructured big data, semi-structured big data, and now from social media, web visits, call logs, YouTube videos, all are generating data. And the companies like Netflix and Procter and Gamble and other Amazon Prime, they use big data to anticipate customer demand. Actually, the concept of big data has been around for years. Most organizations now understand that if they capture all the data that streams into their businesses, they can apply analytics because the AI has also become cheaper. So they can apply analytics and get significant value from it. And the volume of data generated these days is huge. Almost every action taken by the internet user, maybe like watching a video on YouTube or just liking uh, liking something, liking some post on Facebook, it generates data. And moreover, this process of generation of data is increasing day by day. And if this data can be gathered and analyzed correctly, and we can able to find the pattern, it can be really beneficial for every sector of the world. So big data makes it possible for you to gain more complete answers because you have more information, which means an entirely different approach or maybe targeting advertisements. And big data, the massive data collection that we are all contributing to every day, is only getting bigger. It's estimated that by 2022, every person on Earth will generate around 1.7 MB of data every second. So big data is a big thing now, and we need special frameworks like Hadoop to tackle this big data. And there are so many sources from where we can get big data, and it can be of structured type like a database, unstructured type, and maybe semi-structured type. And AI has become cheaper. It's very well able to analyze it and create a pattern out of it, and then definitely the businesses can get benefit from this big data. Its applications are in every field from healthcare to e-commerce. And as you know that this artificial intelligence AI, it has basically three components. One is data, other is computer vision, and second is natural language processing, that is NLP. And both these CV and NLP are highly dependent on data. Like computer vision, the self-driving cars, they need lot of data to work. Like if they let us suppose that there is traffic light. If they can recognize traffic light, red light in a sunny day, it should also be able to recognize it on a foggy day. So many types of environment situations are there. You cannot miss any situation. So huge amount of data is required. And so is the NLP, like we have smart AI chatbots. They need to analyze data to become efficient and proficient in answering the queries of customers or whatever they are implemented. So this data is basically everything right now. And now question is, are we doomed, or you are all doomed? I can say that. Why? You can read this news clip. This was only a few days back, because its data is being sold everywhere. Location data is costs more, and then credit card, debit card numbers are on, you, as you know, that easily available on the dark web, and you can give a few seconds to read the highlighted points. And we ourselves are basically giving the data through social media platforms. Whenever we go to somewhere, we put the check-in in Facebook. When we eat in a restaurant, we again uh, like that restaurant or put some status, that so that data we ourselves are producing this and creating vulnerability for ourselves. So all of you who are listening, I think they are adult enough to understand that where we should stop and where we should proceed, what we should display on the social media. I don't think I need to tell them that what they should display on the social media site and what they should restrict. तो विद इन 2 days, लाइक एजेंट बोला, आपको जैसा भी डेटा चाहिए 2 दिन में प्रोसेस करके दे देंगे. एंड फ्रीक्वेंटली यू गेट emails, okay, you get data of all 10 plus 2 plus 1 students in 400 rupees. In fact, our service providers like Airtel, BSNL, or maybe some other, they are selling the data. There was recently an issue that where data from a Geo call center got leaked out. So many incidents are happening. Everybody is looking for data. And IoT devices now, this is the new thing. Basically, customers who buy an IoT enabled product should know that the device will always transmit some data over the internet. It is how they work actually. And it is what makes them so easy to set and adjust and control. But there should be limits to what data the device should and should not transmit. Some information that may be normal for an original equipment maker or OEM together, and he may think that it is necessary, but it could be very sensitive for the end user. So it may not be acceptable for the end user that that data is being gathered by Alexa or on some server. And this smart beds, I found it very interesting. That's why this is again like an IoT device, but like it is now measuring our snoring level and other sleep related habits, and this can be sold anytime. In fact, the Arogya Setu, it is in controversy since it was launched, where it is data is being, how that data is being used, nobody knows. It has collected so many downloads, millions of downloads have happened, but nobody is sure that where and for how long that data is stored on the servers, and how when it will be deleted. So it's all getting murkier day and day. And I would like to show you some news which I was talking in the beginning. That Supreme Court notices to Google, Amazon, to Facebook over data protection on UPI platforms. So you can read it clearly because this is very important. What I think is, no, we banned 59 Chinese apps and then again more Chinese apps because they were collecting our data, and they were transferring it to some third parties or maybe in China. Nobody knows where they were going. But these Facebook, Amazon, they are also collecting our data and we don't know where they are storing it, how they are storing it, and where it is being used. And we cannot ban each and every app. So, in my point of view, the ultimate responsibility falls on the company, like the Amazon or the Flipkart or wherever, whoever is collecting the data. It's the response, because when we give our data, we entrust the company that it will be safeguarded. It won't go in wrong hands, because if it will go in wrong hands, it can really have a negative effect on us. Anything can happen, identity theft or so many things, type of cyber can happen. Those are being happening already. So this privacy bill and privacy laws should be very strict according to me, and data should not be allowed to go outside the jurisdiction of the country. Amazon has been in existence since 1995, and in 2020 we are noticing that it's storing our data outside India. For 25 years we were sleeping, government was sleeping. There should be strict laws that data should be stored wherever the company is having operations. I really admire Apple for this. You know, I'm not able to get the report, but it's in printout that in iOS 14, uh, now each app needs to take permission from the user, uh, that it will notify that where the data will go. If it is using for advertising, who will use it? And user can always deny that, okay, no, I don't want my data to go to that advertiser. There has been a lot of controversy, but this new feature in iOS 14, maybe it's coming soon. They are very adamant, no, this is, they believe that that data need to be protected. And this is really good thing, and I really admire their stand, that what they are doing is for the data privacy. Because they have said that we believe technology should protect users' fundamental right to privacy, and that means giving users tools to understand which apps and websites may be sharing their data with the other companies for advertising or advertising measurement purposes, as well as the tools to revoke permission for this tracking. And when enabled, a system prompt will give users the ability to allow or reject that tracking on an app by app basis. So what a good thing they are doing. Why Google cannot do this? Why Facebook cannot do this? Apple has come out with their own search engine. I believe that's a good thing, because at least it won't be indulge in data mining. So I think these rules should be standardized for every company, and these are basically ethics, which are not defined anywhere. It is their thought basically, that they are concerned about users, they are concerned about us, and rest to protect our data is now has become our responsibility. It's we cannot leave it to government or to the website, because whatever we are sharing, and we should understand that where it is being stored. Now this is a time to question the websites, question the apps where our data is being stored. There should be, I think, according to RTI, there should be, whenever we are using a video conferencing app, there should be displayed the where the servers are located, where our data is being, where our video is being streamed out. So that is very important, and the rules should come fast, because the things are getting murkier, dirtier, and if we delay it more, there will be lot of harm, because we are generating a lot of data, we are doing lots, we are always connected to internet. Not even the 5 minutes we are disconnected. Maybe the WhatsApp, maybe the other messaging services, whatever we are doing it, we are generating data, we are creating data, we are transferring data, we are having so many digital evidences everywhere. Now they are smart refrigerators. I will just tell you an incident. ये actually कल की बात है. I was talking to one of my friend, and I referred I just referred casually Fortis Hospital. Fortis Hospital, actually some relative of mine was admitted कि यार Fortis जाना है, मेरे को उसको देखने के लिए जाना. That's all. And immediately after a few minutes, I got a call from Fortis. Okay, this is our OPD timings. You can contact this number. This is our emergency timings. So how the hell did they know that I was talking on the phone about the Fortis? So it simply implies they have tied up with some app which have taken the permission from us to use the microphone. Now, whatever we are talking, apps are listening. Through apps, these companies are listening. So when we analyze the bigger picture, this is getting very serious. So I think that this is a high time that now, like, we are not dependent on government for this uh, electricity, because we know we have inverters in our house. We know that it is supposed to. We are ready that for 2 hours or 1 hour that electricity won't be there. So we have inverters, we have generators. So the time has come for the data privacy also. We need to have our own resources. We need to create our own VPN, so that data is not being shared even the with the VPN providers, because there have been lots of cases where there is leakage of data through VPN providers. So it's our own cottage industry. This is a time to create a cottage industry for data protection. So these are actually just my views, and I'm sure that many of you will agree with this. And this need to be this is a debatable issue, and this need to be discussed in detail actually, so that we can come to conclusion about the data privacy policy and regulations and how those should be implemented. And because like this UPI apps, they are user has increased 600% in last few months. And when we do a transaction, the UPI, the VPA, the virtual private address in the message goes to the other party, and his or her UPI address comes to us. There's a lot of transmission of this data in between UPI apps and uh, company from which we are buying anything, or to sell, we are selling anything. So all this important financial data is being used by these companies or stored by these companies, and we don't know how and where. So I think this, if this government has taken this stand, and now government should not bend, and it should force the companies to give all the details, every single detail, that even the configuration of the server should be there wherever data is being stored, because it's our data, it's our life. So I think that's all I'll have to say. Nothing about streaming. So that was all I had to say. You can continue with the session.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining us and share the overview of the overview how data and privacy are not being maintained by those companies. So I hope those who the hackers who are actually watching this and trying to build something, so they and also who are the beginners, so also get some ideas from your informations and also build something new. or something which maintain the privacy of our data. So yes, thank you very much once again, sir, for joining
Okay.
us.
Thank you, Anshuman. Thank you.
And thank you very much.
Have a nice session ahead. Okay, bye.
Thank you. So yes, thank you very much, all the hackers out here. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back again soon with another workshop soon. And yes, till then, if you have any doubt or anything related to, uh, just using the Discord, because as we are observing that many of us of your hacker are new, and they are joining but not getting the hacker roles. And if you are not able to see that thing, how to get that, then please watch the opening ceremony video of at the end. So there it's actually explained how you can use or get use of the Discord very well. So have a great day. Also, it's over. Then we will be meeting soon. And if you're having any question, then you can just tag us and put your question or doubt on the help channel of Discord server of WhatIMax.